It's like 75 degrees.
Oof. Yeah, it's still in the 40s.
We don't even get spring. It's like just summer here. Like, why?
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's not fun.
No. Hello, everyone. Welcome. If you're joining live with us, let us know you're here in the comments. If you're watching the replay, hello.
Hello.
Comment down below. I don't know if I got the notification yet. Hang on.
I know, I was checking too. Sometimes it's like immediate and sometimes it takes a second. Oh no, yeah, it's live.
Okay, I have that Charlie XCX song.
Yeah. Oh, which one?
The Party for You, Party on You, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's all over TikTok. That's all I keep have in my head. We'll let some people join for a little bit. Are you currently reading anything other than finishing up this book?
So I started Rendezvous by Amanda Quick because that's our historical Hellions pick, and then I did, which I should have not done this last night, but I started a different audio last night, and I should have jumped into the Rendezvous one, but I did the Lori Gilmore, that Strawberry Patch Pancake House one. It's cute. So I finished that this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a 9 hour audiobook. It was pretty short.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's about it. Well, what about you? Or you just finished this one, right?
Yeah, I just finished our book club, but I paused my Plated Prisoner journey.
Oh, okay. Which book are you on now?
Book 4 out of 6.
Okay.
So I'm halfway through book 4. This one's a little slower, so I think it depends on how it ends. But right now I'm like, okay, I can take a pause and come back to the last 2 books because they're the longest. They're over 24 hours for audiobooks.
Dang.
Yeah, so they're chunky ones, but I do like it. It's a very fun series. And then I'm starting King of Envy tonight, the arc for King of Envy.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm very excited.
I'm excited for that one. I didn't realize the trope for it or whatever. Jess said it, I think, in one of her recent videos I was watching. I was like, oh, I gasped.
Wait, what is it?
Didn't she say it is his best friend's fiance or something like that?
Oh, yes. Okay.
I never look at the teasers or anything, so I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I know she's engaged to someone, but I didn't realize it was.
Yes. Yeah, his friend or something. Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I was like, ooh.
It's a thick book. It's 500 pages.
Yeah. Yeah, I had just seen your TikTok putting it on your shelf, and it was thick compared to the rest.
Yeah. I was like, this is heavy. Hard to hold in my hand. It looks so pretty up there.
Yeah, I love the green.
I think it's around the same width as King of Sloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Just compared to the first ones, it wasn't they've gotten longer.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. So we're here to chat about One Good Thing by Georgia Hunter. Mm-hmm. Have you read her other book, her debut?
I have not. No.
Okay, that one was super popular.
Yeah, that one has a Hulu show, I think, a miniseries.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I liked this one, and I kind of want to go back and check out her other, maybe, because I really liked her writing.
So what did you rate it?
So I think I'm going to give it 4. I think 4. Yeah.
Okay, I'm at a 3.5.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't know if that's only because the last time I read a historical fiction book was literally last month, so I'm not in that mindset. But I really, really liked the beginning, the first 45%. I really, really liked, but then the whole constant travel and moving kind of got boring.
Yeah.
And then it got a little better towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll
That's
probably
how I feel too.
A 4 on Goodreads, but 3.5 truly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. Can you see comments? Is it just me?
Actually, no, I don't see any.
I just want to make sure I'm not missing anyone.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I only have 2 people watching. Hello, 2 people. It's fun. Yeah. I am interested though in her debut book. Oh, hello, Natalie. Hello.
Hi.
One of the two people.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh my god, I forgot. You can go ahead. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, I was gonna say same, like, I really liked the beginning of the story, and I feel like because it's a World War II historical fiction, and I've definitely read a ton, but, like, I don't feel like I've read many, if any, that are, like, in Italy. So I really liked that aspect because I like reading, like, ones that are set outside of, like, maybe the normal, like, World War II historical fiction you read. So I thought the setting was really interesting, and I really liked the 2 heroines, what Lily and Esty, like, their friendship, and just seeing how much they, like, connected all throughout their lives, really, and then, yeah, I didn't really know where it was gonna go, so I was kind of
Yeah.
just along for the ride.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was. Listen to the audiobook, get 4 stars. Yeah. The audiobook was good. I
Mm,
like the narrators. I did listen
me
to
too.
her not I listened to part of the author's note because I literally just finished it,
Mhm.
like, right before I was setting up and everything. She did say something that her publisher was like, "Great, you had this great debut book. What's next?" And she kind of, like, really didn't know. So, I found it interesting that
Mhm.
she went to, like, Italy towards, a I mean, it's not, like, uncommon. Like, I think I was telling you,
Yeah.
Christy, this one?
The
I
Amy Harmon.
Yeah, I didn't check. Yeah, Italy, 1943. And
Mhm.
he's going into he wants to be a Catholic priest, and it's more romance centered, but him and his childhood friend were is a woman, and he is going
Yeah.
into the Catholic church, and he's Catholic and she's Jewish, and it talks about like hiding in a church and going from church to church, and
Mhm.
then being in the church, and like the Nazis, Germany soldiers still
Right.
coming in. It was very like the beginning was very similar to that,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
that's
I
why.
think in the author's note, which I don't know if you got to that part yet, or maybe it was in because she had like 2 kind of author's note
Yeah,
parts. And I think one of the parts she's talking about how like that time frame and in Italy, like it's just very complicated, like still, even like people living there looking back at their own history, of how the things they know or talk about or like that has been told like throughout history, like it's just kind of very complex and I guess layered. So I thought that was interesting.
yeah. The way they talk about like Mussolini, and even
Hmm.
like when he stepped down, they were like, "Why would he step down? Like that doesn't sound like him. Like what's happening?" So like, I feel like people in Italy, we know Mussolini as like this dictator that's horrible and blah 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 blah. But there was a time before that, which is where the like complexity and layers come in.
Hmm.
Is that like he was actually like loved by some of the people in Italy before.
Mm.
So I
Yeah,
thought that
and
was
even, like oh, sorry.
interesting. That was interesting.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, that and, like, also, like, their church, like, they thought that the church or the pope at the time, like, should have been more involved in, just, like, the decisions people made back then.
Yeah, and how they were talking about what got me. I texted Christy this actually yesterday when I started. I was only a couple chapters in. I think I was like only on
Mm,
chapter 14, but I was like, damn, this is so similar to like things happening right now. Specifically, they were talking about like, oh, was it able-bodied people that were round up, or
mhm,
like everyone? They were like all Jewish people, and it's just like that jump is so, what's the word, like it happens so quick they don't realize, like from, oh, we're just going to take these people, oh, we're just moving these people out, oh, we're just getting rid of these people,
yeah,
to no, I want to take away all Jewish people, I want to take away all whatever. And I feel like that's happening now, and it was really hard to read. I'm not gonna lie, I was
yeah,
like, damn.
that's how I feel like with just, like, World War II,
Yeah,
historical fiction in general right now, like, yeah, it's hard to read because, obviously, of what happened then, but then also because it's kind of prevalent today, and sadly, history, people are kinda repeating themselves, and it's not great, obviously.
yeah, yeah. It's really sad though that we can, I mean, you could pick up a history book and you see this too, but we're reading theoretically fiction books that just take place in like historical time, and that we see so many parallels. I think there was
Mhm.
one book club book that we read that so far this year. I'm trying to remember which one it was, the title of it, but I remember us talking about how it's like prevalent now. And I think even from then to now, when we talked about it, so much has changed in just a couple of months.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just I don't know. I feel like I could get all into it. I don't feel like we don't
I
have time for
know.
that. But it is just
Yeah.
really sad to see the parallels and see how I don't want to use the word complicit because I don't think that that's how the people who living in Italy were. It was more
Mhm.
so confusion, like misunderstood of what was happening. And so it looked like they were complicit with things were happening to certain populations and people. But
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like now people are just sitting by and letting that happen, what's happening in the US now. So it's kind of like it's easy to just like not pay attention with life happening, until it really starts to affect you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, I derailed the conversation there.
No, no, no. No, it's yeah. No, it's just yeah. It's wild that yeah. Like they always say history repeats itself, but like I don't know, it's not yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
It's a lot.
I do
Yep.
think it was a choice by the author. And I don't know whether or not I like it or not, but obviously Theo going with
Mm.
Lily because
Uh-huh.
that's oh my god, what's her name? It's not Etsy.
Esty.
Esty. I was like, I know I'm saying it wrong. I thought it was interesting as a mother, and obviously I can't speak to that, but like as a mom in this situation, knowing what she's about to probably go through, right? She can't get up and
Mhm.
leave. She's physically like incapable of doing that. Like
Yeah.
I can't imagine like the face that she had to put on for Lily and for her son. But I thought it was interesting that the author made it to that where the son had to go with her and travel with her
Mhm.
and do all this stuff like that. I did think that was like an interesting choice to tell a story that way.
Yeah. Which I wonder if that was common then just because of how just rough life was and like you didn't know if people were returning home, and like things like that. And so children just kind of getting just taken in by people and other people trying to rescue them or keep them safe and things like that.
Yeah. And there was oh my gosh, I forgot where they were, but she like walked X amount of meters, which they use meters, which I know in Europe, like that's what they use. But I was like, I don't know how long you walked. Like, I don't know what this is. But she went up to this woman's house and the woman was literally going to turn them away. And she was like, I'm sorry, we don't
Mhm.
have anywhere to go. Um, and then she heard like the motorcycles of like I guess they were like observing or surveillancing what's going on.
Right.
And I was like, ooh, like this is like a pivotal moment. Like, is she really like, I don't know. I just felt like on the edge of my seat anytime that one of
Mhm.
those things happened where I was like, is she literally going to leave this wife or woman and child basically out there or is she going to bring them in? And she was like, hurry, get in. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Right. I
I don't know if
know.
I could take another character like being taken, but
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that with Lizelle's comment too, which sometimes it's hard with like the historical fiction because you're like, I don't know if this is gonna have like obviously we're majority reading like romance books. So like is this gonna have like a
yep.
how's this gonna end?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
hmm
I did
Well,
like
and
how it
then
kind of
like
ended though.
oh yeah, I was surprised with how it kind of ended and that there was like a little side romance and
Yeah.
because the whole time I was like, are they ever gonna see Esty again? What's gonna happen?
Yep.
And then yeah, her ending. And then also, was the American soldier guy named Thomas? Tom? Was that his
Yeah.
name? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I was surprised when he came in. I was like, "Oh, there's, like, a little romance in here," and, like, a little bit of a, I guess, happy little, like, nugget for Lily and yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. But no,
Okay.
just, like, that woman that you're talking about, like, of not letting them in because it's, like, you could see kinda both sides of people like, you could just imagine, like, people being very paranoid and afraid of, like, who they can trust. Are you, like, here to, like, spy on us? Like, from
Yep.
both sides?
Yep. There was also, it might have been the same woman, but it was around that time where she went into someone else's house and they were like, or maybe it was at a church or something, but a woman was talking to a man in like not the middle of the night, but it was kind of late because Theo was sleeping.
Mm,
And he said like 9,000, whatever the currency was. Basically, like he had a feeling that the woman that she was harboring was Jewish and that
mm,
they turned it in, he would split the 9,000 whatever, like,
Yeah.
he is. And I was like, that in that situation, it's like the amount of money I'm trying to like get my thoughts together, but like the amount of money that they were offering to turn people in just for the sake of them being a certain religion, nationality, whatever you want to call it, able body or not, woman, child, man, whatever. I'm like, that is like, I say it's crazy, but like it's not. You know what I mean? Like I mean, currency is a very powerful motivator. Like
Mhm.
money is a
Yeah.
very big motivator. Sorry. I was looking at my phone.
Yeah.
But
No, yeah. Well,
yeah.
and, like, that's always the worst thing of when the, like, villain of any story really is pitting now victims against each other and, like, making them do wrong to each other, like, that's ugh, yeah,
Yep.
so
But it's also
sticky.
too on the other side, if you are not Jewish and you take someone in, because obviously morally that's the right thing. Like, I mean, at the time it
Mhm.
was, some people probably been confused or like misunderstood what was happening, right? But
Right.
if you want to morally do what's right, we see now is taking someone in. But if you're caught, you're also punished. Like you get looped into that, even though you're not
Yeah,
like actually
for
Jewish.
sure.
Oh, you were harboring someone. Nope, you're going to.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, and just, like, the lack of information they had back then, because obviously there was, like, no social media or, like, nobody was texting or reading anything, so, like, they only knew the little bit of news that they could know, and then even, like, when I think they first hear about the concentration camps, like, they think that they're workplaces, and then they're like, "Oh, wait, this is actually happening." Because it's, like that's wild to think about that, like, those concentration camps were, like, in their neighborhoods, and they didn't know what was going on, like, some of them didn't know until the war was over, like, what was going on kind of right on their street, and, like,
Yeah.
that's just wild, like, the lack of information and, like so you're not knowing, like, what to believe and all of that, you know?
Well, yeah, I think they call them I think it was just like work camps. Like, oh, they're putting them in work camps,
Mhm.
which you think like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's fine. Like if you're being told by the government or soldiers or whatever the case may be, like, oh yeah, it's fine. That's what you think. And then you're like,
Mhm.
I can't like I just the people who lived around that area that just had to deal with everything that was going on, like could you I would love, I don't know if there's probably a book like this, but like love to see the perspective of some of those people, like how they realized after
Mhm.
what what was going on and how like I would feel insanely guilty if like down the street there was this horrific everything that took place in a
Yeah.
concentration camp, right? Like how that's down the street. I mean, a lot of people do say like, "Oh, Auschwitz wasn't actually in Germany." And not many
Mm.
people know that, but this was like multiple, I mean, obviously they had multiple ones, but like the worst of the worst wasn't even in where it all started, you know? So
Mhm.
like just like in Italy, it's like it started by like one thing and then it grows and it grows. It's like I don't know. It's just I keep thinking I'm like I feel like history is repeating itself and it's not being stopped. And like,
Mhm.
are we actually gonna let that happen? Like that's so
Yeah,
bizarre.
for sure. Mhm. Mhm.
It's a heavy
Agreed.
book.
Yeah. But I do agree, like you were saying earlier, like the middle part started to lag a bit and like it just was very like, okay, they're on another adventure, like not for fun, but like just trying to survive and get to the next place. And like it kind of got a little bit repetitive in there.
Yeah,
And so that's why I think I gave it 4 stars as well. But I feel like the author's writing overall was so good and just like easy to read. Like I didn't have a hard time or I wasn't not wanting to pick it up. Like it's heavy, but I didn't want to not pick it up because I wasn't enjoying like her writing style or anything like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. That was also something why I wanted to go back and read her other book
Mhm.
and then like watch the TV show. I always love doing that of like reading and then watching
Me
whatever
too.
adaptation there is. Um, but I don't know the other book if it's around like if it's this World War II or if it's another type
I think it
of.
is as well.
Oh, is it? Okay. I
I
wonder
think
if they
so.
have a kid in that because I thought it was a choice. I mean, one of the most heartbreaking parts for me is seeing this kid, Theo, just turning 3 years old and having to say goodbye to his mom, thinking like, "Oh, I'll see them in a couple days." And like a child's perspective of time is off from an
Right.
adult, but like he realizes over time, like, "Oh, I'm not gonna see my mom. Like I turned 4, and I
Mhm.
still haven't seen." Like it was all these things. Or seeing him learn a different language or say different things, learning a new last name, a new story. Like
Yeah.
it's hard for a
Keeping the
woman.
secrets.
Yeah, like a woman. Like she was like another secret, another story. I have to keep it straight. I can't stutter. Like, could you imagine like literally a 3, 4 year old child trying to deal with that? I think that was probably the most heartbreaking thing because I know, and I think that's why it was a choice for the author to do that. I found it interesting, but it was a choice, and I
Mhm.
think it's to show how even more heartbreaking like the situation was, because it's not just adults
Right.
going on this journey of one place to another trying to escape and stay, under the radar and stuff like that. It was this
Yeah.
child.
Mhm. Yeah,
It was-
for sure. Yeah. Which that's what the author too, she said in her author's note that she's from a family of Holocaust survivors. And so, like, I think she said it was, like, her aunt or something that one of the characters in her other book, I think, is kinda based around her aunt.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and so, like, she took different parts of, like, some of her family and, like, her family history to impart on her characters, I guess.
That's interesting. I think I stopped the author's note when she said she found out with her debut book. The reason why she wrote it is because she found out she came from her
Yeah.
lineage was Holocaust survivors, and that's when I had to pause it to like get on and stuff.
Mm. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think there was also a part
Yeah.
that was really rough for me was like they went to some place and it was like a row of heads.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
That I was like, I forget sometimes that historical fiction can be like just real and raw to like everything. Like
Right.
they don't filter anything because it's part of the history that happened. And it's like I was listening and I was like, oh my God, like could you imagine like walking up and see I'd literally want to give up. I'd be like, I can't do it anymore. I can't.
I know. And when you think of things like that, like, you would think maybe more medieval times, that they were like, this was the 1940s, like
Yeah.
yeah.
It was really it was yeah, it was a heavy book, but it was really good.
Mhm.
Like her
For
writing.
sure. Yeah. Yep.
I was gonna look up her other book and see.
And I think it is World War II as well, and I wanna say it's Poland, I think.
Oh, that's what I was gonna see of where it
Takes place.
yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I had seen because you know the actor or the actress, Joey King? She's
Mm,
in the Hulu show of it, and so, like, I had seen the trailer at one point,
oh,
and
okay.
then I think they talked about being in Poland.
Yeah, there it says Poland. One sibling is forced into exile, another attempts to flee the continent, while others
Mm,
struggle to escape certain death.
okay.
Interesting. Oh, so it kind of follows like the family of them.
Oh, okay.
The
Mm,
Kirk family? Kurc. Has a really good
mhm.
rating. So
Yeah.
4.42 out of 183,000. That's
Wow.
really good.
For sure.
I think though her other one, oh, it literally just came out. So yeah, it has a 4.32
Yeah.
out of
Yeah, I think it
25.
just came out in March.
Yeah.
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 I feel like it was a solid one, though.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I'm trying to think of other ones that take place in Italy. Ruta Cepetus, I think, has one. The Fountains of Silence.
Oh, okay.
Is that Italy? 'Cause I read that one. Madrid, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Madrid. But this is 1957, so it's like not during World War II.
Mm.
It's just I think like after or something like that. Oh no, my carpet. I haven't read that many that take place in Italy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. I
Besides
haven't
the
for World War II.
besides the Amy Harmon one, that's the only one like World War II Italy. So
Yeah.
it's more than I want to explore because I like it.
Mhm. Hold on just a second. had an earthquake, so I had to make sure my daughter was okay.
Just now?
Yeah, when you were talking. Yep. We have them a lot.
Wait. What?
Yeah. Yep. It was a 4.7. Yep. We have them all the time. And so usually once they're in the like 3.5 to 4 range, like you'll feel them. So it was just like a rumble and so I had to make sure she was good.
Oh my god. Okay. You were just like, hold on. I thought like she needed something or
Oh yeah. No, I just had to make
did
sure she
she
was good.
feel it?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the whole like floor and everything was shaking. Like you could feel it and hear it, like the rumbling. But it was a quick one.
You were so nonchalant about this. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, we have them like all the time. They have them all like all the time. We have them up here.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like weekly basis?
Well, I think like technically, I think they have them daily. You don't
Yeah.
feel all of them, but I mean, bigger kind of jolt ones where you actually feel a little bit like we had one last week, and so now we had one this week too. But sometimes you go months without feeling it, you know?
My gosh. Okay. Well, I'm glad you both are okay.
Yeah, we're good.
My god. Okay. Um,
Sorry.
now I don't know what to
Derailed the
say. Like I was
conversation.
so nonchalant about it. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Christy just had a earthquake because it's cool.
It's fine, yeah. We've been through worse ones, that wasn't too bad, yeah.
But on a live show, like,
No, yeah, probably not during a live show.
well, I mean, do you need to go?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
She was like, "I'm good." She's like, "I know."
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Damn.
Yep.
Man. Okay. Um.
It's exciting up here.
Oh my god. Kayla Zell said, "I'm glad you're both okay."
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Lizelle.
Like, I think of earthquakes. I'm like, why is the books not falling off your shelf? Like,
Oh, yeah.
literally never experienced an earthquake. Let me knock on wood. But I would never know what
I
to
mean,
do.
they could fall off the shelves if it got crazy, which the bookshelves are like, what's it called? Like, into the wall,
Oh,
like,
mountain.
stabilized. But, yeah. I mean, when we had a really bad one a couple of years ago, like, things definitely fell off of the wall, off the shelves, things like that, but yeah,
I mean,
that
the
one was
fault line
okay.
does go all the way up. I should have thought about that, but
We're on a lot of fault lines and the, like, whole Ring of Fire with all the volcanoes and all the fun stuff.
fun stuff. And people think Alaska's so like, it's just Alaska.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of totally random, I want to read The Great Alone next
Ooh,
month. So,
that one's heavy.
yeah, I know I had to like mentally
Yeah.
prepare myself. I remember you saying
Yeah.
that one. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
especially in the beginning, it's rough.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Which
I do.
I've been thinking of her books because 'cause I'm like, I wanna read I actually recently found out she has another one that's, like, I think World War One possibly, but it's, like, past to present, and I think it has to do with, like, a mom or a daughter, but it's, The Winter Garden, I think it's called.
I was gonna say, is it The Winter Garden? A lot of people have been reading that
Yeah.
one lately.
Yeah, so I need to because there's not very many of her, like, historical fiction I haven't read, but that one I haven't, so I kinda miss her writing, and I know she takes a few years, like, in between releases.
And we just had one last
Yeah.
year, so it's gonna be a little while.
It's gonna be a while, yeah.
I was like, do we want to read that one next month?
The which one?
The Winter Garden?
Oh, yeah, we could. It's totally up to you. I thought you
Or
meant the Great Alone one.
oh no, you already read that one, so I
Well, it's been a few years.
mean, I'm all. We can always change it.
I'm good with whatever.
Let me look up the Winter Garden.
Which I believe the Winter Garden one is also on KU, so it has and with Read and Listen.
Oh, okay. I was gonna check my library because usually her books they have a lot of copies, so the holds aren't too.
Yeah.
Is it just the Winter Garden? Why is it not coming up?
Let me see. I think so. Trying to think if it has "the" in it. No, it's just Winter Garden. No
Oh, okay,
"the."
that's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it has the audiobook on KU Read and Listen.
Oh, it's about sisters too.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how heavy, like, the historical fiction aspect is, because it's, like, that whole past and present, which I feel like sometimes some authors will go into, but, like, they'll lean more heavily into the past or, like, more into the modern, so I don't know, but I think it has to do with, I think, their mom who was in Cold War or World War One, I can't remember.
It says their father extracts a promise from the woman in his life on his deathbed. The fairy tale will be told one last time.
Oh.
So I don't know. Oh, alongside their mom, their cold, disapproving mother. Ah, okay, okay. She offers
Oh,
no
okay.
comfort to her daughters. Ooh,
Mm,
oof. I
interesting.
mean, I will let you choose of which one you want to do for our next one. So I'm all for whichever one.
I'm good with whatever too.
Oh my gosh. Since we just read the Noel Salazar one what was it, November? We can do the
Mhm.
Winter Garden one. Unless you were gonna read
Okay.
it like soon.
Oh, no, whenever.
We can do Winter Garden. That's fine.
Okay,
Change it up.
sounds good.
Is it
Yeah.
long like her other books? Let me look.
I think it's shorter.
Yeah, it's
Let's
only
see.
394 pages
Yeah, that's not bad.
compared to like
Mhm.
the Great
I
Alliance
know, yeah.
books.
Yeah.
But I have seen this one going around only because like I feel like a lot of people have read a lot of Kristen Hanna's books. So they're like
Mhm.
going,
Yeah, her backlist.
yep, 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 yep.
Yeah.
Ooh. Says, can a woman ever really know herself if she doesn't know her mother?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's number 276 in the Kindle store.
Wow.
Been out for 15 years. Damn.
I wonder if it just got put in, like, KU or something.
That oh, it might.
Crazy.
It might, because if it popped up,
Because
yeah.
for being that old, I mean, I guess people, like, go and check out backlist books, like, once they read an author, but that's
Yeah.
crazy
Or it might have
for
been
that
like
old of a
on
book.
sale recently, like if it's like
True.
$1.99 or something like that, they might do that. But yeah, our
Yeah.
May book club pick will be the Winter Garden, Kristen Hanna.
Yes.
We did a
Mhm.
little changearoo, which I think we've
Last
done
minute switcheroo.
last time. But this one was new release, and so backlist is the next month. And then
Yeah,
June we can find like a new release for May or something. There's so many
totally.
books. Like if you like dig, like if you just follow like mainstream historical fiction, there's like one or two every
Mhm.
now and again, but like when you really dive into like the new releases, there are so
Yeah,
many that come out.
it's true. Mhm.
I
It's
got
hard to
sent
keep up with
one from
all the stuff.
Atria. Oh my
Mm,
gosh, I forgot the name of it, but it comes out June 20th, so it's like a later June release, but
yeah.
looked good. I was
What's
like,
that one about?
I don't know. I'm trying to think
I
of the
think I saw you talking about it, and I think it looked good, but now I have no idea what it was
I
about.
know, I'm trying to think of the name because it has the Arlette something.
Oh, yes, okay.
Arlette, A Promise to Arlette, that's what it's called. Oh, it comes
Okay.
out June 17th, yeah. Oh, it follows a married couple in the 1950s threatened by the promises they made during World War II.
Oh, okay.
And they meet during the height of World War II in France.
Mm,
What?
interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, it sounds, I don't know if it's past or present because the blurb's a little,
I know sometimes it's hard to tell what they're gonna be like.
yeah. But it looked really pretty. The cover, what got me. I was like, ooh, what is this cover? Like
Mhm.
that's another one that I'm like on my
Excited
radar.
for.
I don't have that many like historical fiction now that's like unread on my shelf.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, you read this one, right? I recently got this one.
Yes. I did like that one more than The Paris Library by that author, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it in
Mhm.
that you read this one in the wrap up and you liked this one better. Because I was gonna say this
Yeah.
one for next month, but it's like Christy's always on top of it. She's already read it.
Yep.
But I wonder why it's paperback and not hardback like her other book.
It I think it came out last year, and so it was hardback first, and I think that's the paperback
Oh,
release.
oh, okay. I thought that was like a brand new release. That
No, I think it was out last year.
okay,
Like, maybe yeah. Yeah.
that makes sense. But yeah, I'm interested to read that
Mhm.
one too.
Mhm. Well, and Taylor Jenkins Reid has one in June as well, which is gonna be, like, the '80s, which I guess they're classifying as historical fiction too, but it's, like, astronauts, and that one's
Oh,
really
is that why it's
interesting.
called Atmosphere? I was wondering why. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know the
Yeah.
premise or anything.
Mhm.
When's the last Taylor Jenkins Reid? Oh, it was the
The Carrie Soto is back, the tennis one, I
I
think,
haven't read.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't read that one. I read the one before that, which was Malibu Rising.
Mhm.
I didn't read the
I really
tennis.
like her books. Mhm. The tennis one was good. Actually, my dad's borrowing it because he played tennis for years, and so he likes those kinda stories.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have that many like unread historical fiction. I say that, but now I'm looking. I'm like, I kind of do.
I think I have only a couple maybe that I haven't read, but yeah.
Um,
Yep.
we should do a historical fiction read along soon.
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
Maybe
for sure.
during this summer
Yep.
edition.
Mhm. That'd be fun.
Because I got through so many books that like I wanted to read because I was like forced to read them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we should definitely do that.
That'd be
Okay,
fun.
we'll chat
Yeah.
about that. Anyway, do you have
10
anything else
PM.
to add though
No, I don't think so.
about Miss Georgia Hunter?
Mm-mm. I liked her. I'll check out more from
I
her.
I liked her. She was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
I hope you guys join us next month in May. We'll post the date once we decide on one
Yeah.
on our Instagram. So make sure you follow us there. I'll have it linked in the description box once we not go live after I
Yeah.
do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining and chatting with us. And
Yes.
yeah, glad we like this one. But we'll see you guys next
Mhm.
month.
Bye.
Bye.